gaming system, SE gaming. All right, people, we got another one. So back at it with another one. Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon, Wildlands, gameplay walkthrough, part 1. Real review, by the way. You know how we do it out here. We tell you as it is. If the game is good, it's good. If all life is average, I'll tell you straight. And if it's good, then it's good. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be giving you to you straight. Alright? In advance, our apologies. For the first part of the mission, it's pretty much missing for some reason. But you know what? We still carried the mission to full accomplishment. You're gonna see that right through the gameplay walkthrough gameplay.
I have killed thousands.
So I'm gonna let you listen to this
the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined.
Of the game.
I have stolen children from parents,
and I'll catch you right at the end.
Wives from
Let's
husbands,
do it.
Wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval. Sandoval has instigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of Dueño.
All right, lovely people, ladies and gents, boys and girls. It's about that time to choose and create our avatar, our character. It's all up to you how you want to call it. So I'm gonna be going for a male, men. So here you should be able, to do a bunch of things in terms of clothing, weaponry, your appearance, how you look like, how your character will look like, and so on and so forth. So far, in terms of graphics, it's somewhere close to what I've done with Division. The Division, by the way, Tom Clancy, The Division. The avatar facial expressions on the look, I think they could have done a better job. Because this guy, even when he turned it to a brown man, he still look like a Caucasian man. So they've been lazy there. They should have done a better job there. So that is 1 minus, just to start with. You can see that the weapons are pretty well designed, shining, very glossy. The skin tone is pretty good as well. They've done, it's not bad. It's not bad what they have done so far with the avatar. The only minus the game, as I already said, the head is not perfect. But we should have Vit, just like when you play in GTA, for example, the avatars, everybody look like this, they were meant to be looking like. So yeah, this is the process that you're gonna have to go through to start the game. Okay, you can't start the game without doing this. It may take a little while, but it's all fun and it's all part of the game. Alright. Finished with that. So now we're gonna have a little more of cutscene for the cutscene lovers. For those of you that don't like it, sorry for that. But that's the time. That's the time that it is right now. Another cutscene. I'll catch you right at the end of it. Let's do it and do it. Bang, bang.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living in this Karen for years. Means living rough, but as a cover, it gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Qatar is 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, as soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Qatar's 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amaru's whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Qatar's 26.
More than that, our group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much.
Maru's an
So
old
here,
man.
the mission
He's not gonna last long.
checkpoint
Shit, if they've been
to
working,
free
Clancy's already dead. Maybe.
Automatos.
Maru's a major player in the
As I said right at the beginning, you know, the first parts of the
Can't
mission
afford to take any
is
chances.
pretty missing.
Too much riding on this. Let's move.
Very sorry for that.
We'll leave a
But
marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Share the enthusiasm of Sony PS4 sometimes. I don't know what is wrong with the system sometimes. So it is what it is. We're still at it, by the
Let's
way.
get moving. The cartel
We
isn't
still
gonna
go
wait
free
around
these
for us to
guys.
track down and rescue them all.
And from the part 1 of the mission, by the way, to reach here, you must drive. Okay, so I pretty much have the feel of driving. When you reach, you got clear a couple guys. That's where you really have the first test of shooting. You know, I don't know what that guy's doing there, hanging. Well,
the soldier's about to get discharged when he goes to see
you know,
his commanding officer one last
it's not perfect.
told this one before.
You know, they're trying.
I don't think
I like what they've been doing so
the
far,
sergeant
but
is like,
you know,
I guess
here and
now
there
you
you
can
got
get
some
out of here.
glitches.
You're just gonna sit around and wait for
It is what it is
piss on my grave.
with the new gen games.
Definitely told this one. So the soldier
Some may
replies,
call it that.
No, sir.
You know, they're
After
trying
I leave
hard.
the
But
army, I'm never going to
coming
stand in
back
line
for the good
again.
stuff. I love what I have done so far with the environment. Okay, I'm talking about rocks, mountain, waterfalls, the road. Driving wise, I'm not too impressed with the vehicles handling. It's kind of shaky at times. You can see it right here. So yeah, I hope, you know, they're gonna send an update to sort that out. Driving wise is not the best. The driving is not the best. Okay, and the vehicles are pretty much weak. If you had 1 or 2 accidents, and that will be the end of your vehicle. Doesn't matter what vehicle you drive. It can be a tank, whatever. Look at this. Listen, I've played many car games, Call of Duty included. You know, you name it, numerous games that has things to do with vehicle driving and so on and so forth. I think this is definitely, for now, is definitely one of the worst in terms of handling. So that is something, that's another stripes, another minus, but I'm loving the graphics so far. It's pretty neat, pretty new generations. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta follow the map. You got a map. This game comes with the map, as you can see. And you gotta keep an eye on the map. The map tells you a lot, especially the positioning of the enemy and so on and so forth. The enemy usually here is highlighted as reddish, orange.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray,
So we're gonna take it right now.
Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
We're gonna take it right now to the fighting zone. So action time, people. By the way, you got few, you know, the armada of weaponry is pretty comprehensive. It's very large. So you just gotta make sure you choose the right weapon that suits you. Here I tried everything, you know, to cover, you know, to get cover, but the button that was pressing was not responsive at all. That's another strike. Another miners there.
Thanks.
All right. So by the way, you're playing with your team. The teamwork in this game is pretty good. Almost similar to Battlefield 4. You know, almost similar to Battlefield Enterprise gaming. And to a certain extent, almost similar to Call of Duty Enterprise. The franchise and what they're doing with it. Okay, let's get this guy out. Let's free this guy. So yeah, you gotta be on point with your shooting, because this is a shooter's game. You gotta be on point with your shooting. The enemy weapon, whatever they're using, you can still pick up the weapons as well. You can pick the weapon, you can reload your, you know, just keep an eye on the map. Like I said, the map tells you a lot about where to find weapons, where to reload. And yeah. So the enemy will get you down, I think, after, if they shoot you twice, you're down. You know, that's the maximum, I think. Yeah, you know, so far this is what I've noticed. You will shoot them.
What's left of him anyway? Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Depending how you play, if you do follow the instruction on the screen or allow yourself to have that tutorial, because they give you tutorials how to play, like now, a tutorial for the helicopters, tutorial for how to shoot. You got a bunch of tutorials. We about to take a flight. All right, we're about to test this thing out and see how it compares to the ground vehicle, if it's anything similar or close to GTA. All right. GTA V5. Okay. So I'm kind of fooling around for now. This is how you get into your vehicles. You gotta press the square button. Follow the instruction on screen. Follow the instructions. You know, by doing so, you're definitely going to have a good time with this game.
Where are you taking me? Back to your friend.
The game is pretty shaky. Sometimes, I don't know.
Take it up with him,
I hope they're gonna send a quick update to sort out the minuses. All right. But other than that, it's playable. It's playable. The feel of the you know, the chopper right about now, it's all good. It's pretty average, but it's all good. Gets the job done. That's pretty much it. You know, if you were to drive to extract Amaris to, you know, right now the direction that we're going to, this would have taken ages to get there. So I like the fact that they add this option of flyability. And remember, you can also get a fast track, fast travel, whatsoever you want to call it. So that is another bonus there. Check the map, keep an eye on the map. So I'm trying to land right now. The landing and going are smooth, but we are there. So to summons this thing, you know, Ghost Recon Tom Clancy, Tom Ghost Recon.
Check it out, weapons case.
My first impression on the full, after the first mission
Are you hurt?
and everything else,
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts.
weaponry
These
is
outcasts,
typical
these demons, they had questioned
of Tom
me.
Clancy
Let us say
franchise.
their talk of love was enough to make me
Pretty similar to what I have done with
But the rebels were not.
Rainbow and especially The
Were their
Division.
names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
Driving wise, that's the
These are
first time,
thugs
by
I
the
told
way,
you Ricky Sandoval was
that we
questioned
could,
him.
drive in
I
the
want them
game
bad.
and
Sell
fly
run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we feed
in
them
that
up.
franchise.
But I haven't seen Yuri
yeah.
and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know
So
where they are now.
We need more
graphics,
intel.
weaponry,
We'll search every village in
Avatar.
until we find something.
Somebody's got to know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate.
the
hostile
storyline, by the
lieutenants,
way,
torture
that I
cities,
haven't mentioned
whatever
as
it
much.
takes.
They've got a
We'll turn over
storyline
every
there.
rock.
Pretty interesting. The acting, the voice, over and so on and so forth. The characters,
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
For now, I'll give
That's
this
the
game
rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're
a
key part
go.
of Santa
You can see the
Blanca's
mission is
security
fully
operation.
completed. It's pretty
Remember to
long,
check out
a very
Bowman's
long
briefing on
mission,
the
by
chain
the
of
way.
command.
Guy in charge of
It's
security
definitely a
at
go.
Burrow, the wall.
Go ahead and try it.
Bodyguard and childhood friend
I'll
Ellis
give
Swing.
this a 7 out of 10. Guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy out there and make sure to keep it lit and keep it safe. Peace out. Let's do it. Do it. Bang.